fan of the franchise ever since they got here in '74. Grew up down the street from the old Capitol Center. Been following them ever since they had those great '70s teams with the Big E, Wes Unseld, Bobby D, and of course Kevin Greavy. Then remembering the Beach Brothers in the '80s.
Right.
My tribe went down in the Hall of Fame, 'cause I'm the one who shot Jesse James. I will never break down. No, sir, I don't mess around.
It's wonderful because it opens it up to the fans. It lets the fans know, we want you to see us. We want you to be a part of this. This is for you. It's hard for a lot of us to get down to Richmond for the training camp. I understand why they want to get away, but to bring it here and to have a big party like this for the kids and give people like me an opportunity to see my heroes from yesteryear, I think it's a wonderful thing.
What do you think of this whole scene? It's not something the team has done before. Ted Leonsis is trying to make a big marketing splash. As a fan of the team, what does this all appear to you?
It's a good way to get the community involved. I got my son here and his friend, and they both play basketball in one of the recreational leagues in the area. And it's a good way to get them involved, and it doesn't cost anything, which is also a great thing, to do for the community.
Just like he did with the Caps when they were at rock bottom. He's coming in, he's taking this team, he's trying to turn around, but most importantly, he's trying to reach out to the fans. I remember during the draft day party, he said, "We're in this together."
How long have you been a fan of the franchise?
Mid-70s.
Okay.
Casey Jones was a coach, that's when it first hit my radar.
So what does it mean to you now that Ted Leonsis is really reaching out to the fans and the community, especially getting some of the older guys back? I mean, is that pretty cool to come out here and see?
Yeah, I think it's great.
And so
I think it's very important he does that too. And I like the fact he's getting the red, white, and blue color scheme back.
Right.
Bullets is next, hopefully.
Now, what is it like to have like some of the old time guys out here coming to meet him?
That's great. That's a good thing. I already got my autograph.
Right.
No old players. I was hoping to see some more old players. Anything Washington, them full.
Right.
Redskins, Wizards, Mystics.
Well, the youth is good. Hopefully they can keep these guys around for a couple years, because usually after 2-3 years they disappear. So hopefully he can re-sign them in a couple years. I know Leonsis has done a lot of good things with the Caps, so if that's any sign, then things should work out well for the Wizards too.
Switch to Mr. Arenas. Any thoughts on him and how as he embarks on his kind of second chance for redemption?
I have to admit, I was really hoping they would just cut him loose, but since he's here, since he's still under contract, he's still with the team, everyone deserves a second chance. Let's see what he can do.
Now, about Arenas, any thoughts on him as he tries to seek redemption? I mean, does he deserve another chance?
Yeah. I'm a big fan of Arenas. I hope that he's learned from his mistakes and can move on. But from what I heard, some of his interviews haven't been.
I think he's been quiet. He wants to maybe concentrate on basketball. So is that the right thing to do for him, or do you think he should, issue more of an apology?
No, I think he just moves on.
Just moves on.
And all the fan attention, I'm gonna put the pressure on you. Who is the only player on the current Washington Wizards team now born in the 1990s? My Wizard girls have prizes, and they're going to tell me who got to the table first.
How is has your confidence in the team changed from maybe last December, January to now? I mean, is it flipped a 180 or?
It's flipped because I'm also a Cavs fan. I saw what he did with the Cavs,
right.
So I'm sort of hoping that he does the same with the Wizards. And I think they're building a young team, and the veterans they brought in I like because they're good team.
Right.
I mean, actually, I must admit, it was a little embarrassing to be a Wizards fan now. I've seen bad times. I've been through those 17, 18 win seasons, and I've seen it all, but just the way everything was falling apart, from the injuries to the trades and then Gilbert's shenanigans, it was hard. It was really hard. But, you know, they're my team. I got to stick with them no matter what, but it was definitely a difficult time to be a Wizards fan, that's for sure.
Well, it's yet to be seen. There's a lot of changes, so we'll see. We'll see exactly what happens. It's going to be some growing pains this year, so hopefully they can turn some of that into wins. I don't expect them to win the playoff championship this year, but I think they're going to take some steps in the right direction to turn it around.